What's good with y'all, man? It's crunch time. Hit the like y'all join in, bro. I gotta tell y'all something about this series, man. This Lakers series. You know what I'm saying? I gotta tell y'all something about the Lakers series, bro. Is that in order for them to win this series, LeBron has to be the third option. LeBron James has got to be the third option for this team if they want to even have a chance to win it. And that means they must run through Luka and Austin Reeves. That is when the team was looking amazing. When Luka started to finally get his feet wet and get comfortable on the Lakers, that is when the Lakers started looking their best with Luka Doncic. Initially, is when basically Luka and Austin Reeves was cooking. That's what they're gonna have to do. LeBron gonna have to be the third guy, bro. Because him trying to insert himself in there, go tag team with Luka, that's messing up their offense. And folks already standing around a lot when Luka got the ball. So now when you doing it, you're going to have everybody standing around. You the most athletic on the team. You're supposed to have the highest IQ, the most experience. You got to basically be cutting without the ball, man. Calling for the alley-oop, getting out in transition, flashing to the elbow, right here. Hey, open. Hey. You know what I'm saying? No look passes, dump offs, coming off the screen, coming out the curl. You know what I'm saying? This is what LeBron James need to be doing for them to win and play better, bro. Because, like I said, last year when Luka played against the Timberwolves last season, and he had Kyrie Irving on his team, right? Kyrie Irving was somebody that was able to go ahead and play, even though it was quote-unquote second option, they look like 1A, 1B because they played different styles. He can get to the mid-range, break you down. So that has to be the Austin Reeves. And LeBron James is going to have to be the P.J. Washington type of dude, bro. The physical presence, hit open threes, slash, get the offensive glass, pump fake, hey, and one, go back up. You know what I'm saying? Transition. He need to be the P.J. Washington. And so you said you think Reeves can put the pressure on the T-Wolves like Kyrie did. It's not going to be the same, but you got to remember, with LeBron James playing the P.J. Washington role, he can be a better version of P.J. Washington. So even though Kyrie will be a better version of Reeves, LeBron will be a better version of P.J. Washington. So it's still balanced out, right? That's what had to be the case. And y'all think that I'm hating on him for saying this, but really, y'all don't even know P.J. Washington was scoring 20-something points sometimes. So y'all so worried about LeBron numbers, is like, bro, y'all don't care about winning a series. LeBron can still average about 23 points doing this, bro, because Luka going to give you 30. You got to let Austin Reeves give you 26, 28. And LeBron, you can still get 21 and 23. And then some nights you might get 30. But it's the style of play, bro. It's not going to work what they have been doing. LeBron James has to understand that, right? But I don't think he got the IQ and the skill to basically do that. To be a off the ball player, third option type of dude, and still be able to get his. I think he struggles on that. That's why he struggled in 2011 when Wade and Bosh, doing more of the work. Because it's about his IQ. He can't really do it unless he's the one that's running everything. That's why when I told y'all that LeBron and Luka was finna play together, it wasn't going to go far, bro, because they play the same way. It's not no mesh. It's not no blend of styles. LeBron has to do this, bro. This is what he must do at the age of 40 if he cares about winning. But the question is, does he care about winning? Oh, yeah, Shamar, you know I'm having a good Easter Sunday. The question is, does he care about winning? He said, I know Crunch wants his 20. I ain't going to get my hopes up because the series not over yet. So when it comes to the bet, we got to wait till the series is over. But like I said, bro, this is what they got to do, man. I want to see a more competitive series. In order for Luka to get involved, LeBron has to take a step back. You know what I'm saying? Is what they have to do. He has to take a step back to let the team eat and let them figure it out. And then you kind of come in behind and get yours that way. You know what I mean? This is what he has to do, man. And like I said, a lot of LeBron fans are worried about his numbers, what his numbers gonna look like. You don't understand if you're supposed to have the highest, if you're supposed to have the highest IQ, the most experienced, the smartest player ever, most versatile and all around. You should be able to get 20, 23 points by playing any style. Also, the Lakers need you to be in that painted area like PJ Washington was last season, bro. In the paint, physical, you know what I'm saying, glue guy, transition, slashing, cutting, alley-oop, man. This is what he needs to do, bro, but he can't do it. I'm telling y'all, I don't think he's going to do it, bro. That was going to be their downfall. I told y'all that. The downfall for the Lakers is going to be LeBron James shooting too many shots, making too many decisions. Right? So we're going to see if they actually made this adjustment. If JJ Redick is a smart enough coach, he will make this adjustment. But I don't know if he's going to do it, fam. I don't know. I have no idea if he's going to do it, bro. I have no idea if he's going to do it, bro. You know, the sad part is I told everybody this was going to happen, though, before the series started. They was like, Crunch, you are tripping. You wilding, bro. Y'all was like, yo, Lakers winning game 1. And that's going to show exactly how the series going to go. Then they come out get blown out. Now I'm hating. Now I'm hating. I'm telling y'all how they got to play. Y'all don't think the Lakers will look way better with Luka and Reeves cooking? How are you going to look better as a team if you got everybody standing around watching two guys dominate the ball? That don't make sense. Because Reeves don't have the experience and the IQ to basically be the third option because he don't know how to get his in that situation. Every possession intense. Everything is, high intensity, high pressure moments. He don't know how to, okay, let me figure it out on the fly like a LeBron James who they say he got the highest IQ. He should be able to know how to do that in different situations. Reeves he's a guy that you got to feed him. He's the guy that you got to feed him the rock so he can start cooking and get the rhythm. Luka Doncic need the ball in his hands because he's the 26-year-old young thoroughbred leader of the team going against a dude like Ant-Man. Why would you want your 40-year-old doing that? That don't make sense. That don't make sense. But these LeBron fans so worried about the GOAT debate. I think LeBron be thinking about the Jordan debate while he's playing. I think that's what he be doing. I think when he's on the court, he's like, okay, Jordan did this. Okay, Jordan had this much by the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? My average can't go below 20 because, Jordan did this. Boom! His head just explode. So this what LeBron do. Hey, yo, I gotta show y'all this meme, yo. I gotta show y'all what I see. Yo, look at this. Look at what I see on Twitter, dog. Oh, man, bro. No way. Oh, my goodness, fam. I told y'all, man. But nah, look, man. Let me get back to the shit. God damn. But this what he got to do though, y'all. Like I said, man, we got to let Reeves get involved, bro. We got to, fam. You got to shoot the 3-ball with efficiency, playing with Luka. You got to be able to catch and shoot and really get your shot off. You got to be able to come off the pin down, cut back door, run the baseline. This is all the stuff that that Kyrie Irving was doing alongside Luka Doncic. And then PJ Washington was the third option, bro. Look at the body type with PJ and LeBron. LeBron has to be the PJ Washington in this situation. Austin Reeves, a dude that he needs you got to feed him the ball, fam. The Lakers, the only way they win this series is if they do that, is if LeBron is the third option. You said, bro, the Timberwolves had a franchise night. Everybody is overreacting. You got to understand, though. Everybody keeps saying that, the Timberwolves not going to do this. They're not going to do that again. They don't have to do all of that again. Because they blew the Warriors out. They was up by 27 points. It don't matter if they win the game by 1 point or 2 points. As long as they get the win, they get the win. So they don't have to blow them out again just to win the game. That's what y'all don't understand, bro. The reason why they blew them out, yeah, everybody on the team is playing good. But even if everybody on the team doesn't play good, they can still win by 2 points. So, again, bro, because you got to remember, bro, if LeBron is worried about being the first, second option, they're going to not be able to close the game out because LeBron is like 1 for 29 or 2 for 29 on last second attempts. Right? You know what I'm saying? So, something can go wrong, or they might not be able to get a stop if Ant-Man is trying to hit the game winner, or they win by 5 points. So y'all keep on talking about last night they was doing this. They're not thinking about blowing them out again. You know what I'm saying? And then again, somebody in the comments said I'm comparing LeBron to PJ Washington. Bro, y'all don't understand basketball, fam. I'm saying he has to be the PJ Washington role, like how the Mavericks beat the Timberwolves last season. Because you had Luka being the first option. Kyrie was like the 1B or the 1A or however you want to call it. But Austin Reeves plays more similar to Kyrie. That's how you're going to break down the Timberwolves, because you can't have two dudes doing the same thing from the top of the key, bro. Then P.J. Washington was a third fiddle. So LeBron can be the third fiddle, but just a better version of P.J. Washington. I ain't saying that they the same, just put up the same numbers as him. It's about how you attacking the other team. So if you have LeBron being the P.J. Washington, you have a P.J. Washington on steroids. You say he's 40, by the way. That's my point. Why do you want him to be the first option if he's 40? What are y'all talking about? What you think Tim Duncan did when he was 38? Let Tony Parker let Kawhi Leonard do a lot of the ripping and running and stuff like that. Tim Duncan was not the second option or first option at age 38. It was Tony Parker and Kawhi in the playoffs. Especially in the playoffs. Like, I understand during the regular season, but in the playoffs, it was Tony Parker and Kawhi Leonard. But guess what? With them winning that last championship, you still put Tim Duncan top 10, top 5-ish all time, wherever you got him at, because of that last championship. So y'all be sitting here thinking that this going to hurt LeBron's legacy or something. Y'all so addicted to this putting him over Jordan, bro. Just face it. He not better than Jordan, bro. So let's just end that. Let's stop worrying about that, and let's just talk about what we should do for the team. You said Kawhi wasn't like that for real, just a good defender. No. I'm saying in the finals, they was running through Kawhi Leonard more than they was running through Tim Duncan. That's what I'm saying. It was Tony Parker and Tim Duncan. They averaged more than Tim Duncan. Because Tim Duncan understand, okay, shit, if they keep trying to feed me and I'm damn near 40 years old, I'm going to suck all the energy dry out of the team. And Kawhi Leonard, his number's going to be low. Tony Parker's number's going to be low. That's bad for the team. You let the young dudes eat and then you fill in the gaps. Because by me having my IQ, what's going to happen is I can basically be the glue guy for the team. Remember, a dude like Austin Reeves can only play that one way. He don't know how to just get his in any other role other than being a bucket getter. Last year, the Mavs, when they played the Timberwolves, you had Luka Doncic and you had Kyrie as the bucket getter with P.J. Washington. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Kyrie is a better version of Austin Reeves, but LeBron will be a better version of P.J. Washington. This is common sense. This is perfect. But again, bro, if they don't do it, they're not going to win. And also, just having people doing different styles of play, bro, that's a much better way to run the offense, fam. You cannot just have LeBron James and Luka trying to do the same thing. Your turn, my turn. That's terrible, because then when is it Austin Reeves' turn? Right? You see what I'm saying? So you have to run the offense. The offense has to be run. JJ Redick, I hope you listen. The offense has to have some type of, it has to make sense. It literally has to make sense. So if you look up the series last season, right, you had Luka Doncic averaged 32 on Minnesota. Right? Kyrie Irving averaged 27 points. He had 30 in game one. And then you had P.J. Washington average 12 points. So if you translate it to this series, Luka probably still gonna average 32. Austin Reeves, instead of 27 points, he'll probably average, like, you want him to average about 24, 25. Then PJ Washington, right, so if LeBron is a PJ Washington, instead of averaging 12 points, you take that to like 18, 21. Just for this series only. And y'all so worried about the Jordan debate. Bro, that can be only for this series. Then they win this series. Maybe next series LeBron average 25. But nah, y'all so addicted to this, man. Y'all got a fetish. Y'all cannot stand to see him just do what's best for the team, bro. You got two young dudes on the team cooking, right? Reeves and Luka in a prime. So then what happened, right? Then when they lose the series, y'all gonna be like, well, LeBron 40, what he supposed to do? I'm telling you what he's supposed to do because he's 40. Take a step back and get it the easy way. Get the easy buckets. Get the easy buckets. But honestly, you know, this is why I picked Minnesota, because I don't think they're going to do that. LeBron ain't doing that. He already had a bad game. So now next game, you know he's going to try to get 30. This is what Minnesota want. And Anthony Edwards didn't even have that many points. So you know he's going to try to get 30. And Julius Randle is going to have to crank it up because that's his man. Julius Randle only had like 16. He's going to have about 22, 24 next game. Because, you know, Reeves and McDaniel might not... The Lakers going to be so worried about slowing them down. The Wolves might win this joint in 4 or 5 games, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro. You said Lakers fans have been unusually quiet today for some reason. They've been on hush mode, bro. They've been on hush mode. You said Luka need to be the second option. You can't make Luka the second option because you wasting a 26-year-old. Luka is basically a top 5, damn near the best player in the world. You don't put him as the second option. That's wasting his talent. And he's not an off-the-ball player. So I want to do that in his prime to do what he does best. On the ball. That's how he just led a team to the finals last season. Now you're talking about he got to be the second option. LeBron been getting swept all these years trying to run the first option with AD. So I don't want him nowhere close to my first option, bro. LeBron is 1-9 in his last 10 playoff games. You said LeBron came back from a 3-1 before, and you keep forgetting he had Kyrie Irving, though. Kyrie Irving set the tone for that 3-1 comeback. He don't have Kyrie no more. See, even if you put LeBron as a first option, he doesn't have a Kyrie next to him because Luka Doncic is an on-the-ball player, a ball-dominant player. It's better with Kyrie because he plays a whole different way. He can catch and shoot, come off screens, move it out the basketball, have gravity off the ball. Luka and LeBron, if you watch them, they both stand at the top of the key. That makes no sense. And then you can say Austin Reeves. You can say, okay, if LeBron James is running the point, you can have Austin Reeves be the Kyrie. But now Luka as a third option? No way. No way, Jose. Not going to work. Luka Doncic as the third option at 26 years old in his prime. No. Not going to work. LeBron James has to be the third option, family. I'm telling you the truth. I wouldn't lie to you. This is no hatred, no nothing. You got to feed Austin Reeves. And Luka Doncic is the better playmaker at this age in his career, bro, over LeBron James. So he can get his feed Reeves, and LeBron James being the third option. Bro, first of all, that makes way more sense because he can slash, he can cut, he's athletic. Y'all said he can play all positions. You said Austin compared to Kyrie is crazy. No, Kyrie is a better version of Austin Reeves in that sense. But I said LeBron would have to be the PJ Washington. For everybody that's new coming in, LeBron would have to be like the PJ Washington from last season, but he's a better version of PJ. And I'm only talking about for this series. You see what I'm saying? Look at everything that PJ Washington was doing for the Mavs last year. Getting rebounds, cutting, being a disruptor, being physical, transition points, open threes. And this would be way better for the Lakers for their overall offense. Look how stagnant they were last night. You said who's going to be Lively and Gafford. See, it's different. You see that now what happens is Jackson Hayes can get more lobs because LeBron will be out of Luka's way on the top of the key. You said y'all tripping Kyrie ain't better than Bron. Right now, he is better than Bron, though. Because he's a better overall player, like off the ball wise. Especially when it comes to playing next to a superstar like Luka. They say that Kyrie is ball dominant. But at the end of the day, when he playing next to Luka, they look way more fluid because he can catch and shoot. And he's elite off the ball. Like, he's an elite 50, 40, 90 type shooter. You know what I'm saying? Then when he does have a mismatch on him or any type of defender on him, he can get by any defender. He can stop on the breaks in the mid-range, hit the mid-range. This is the stuff that LeBron has been struggling with lately because he's getting older. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, like, right now, yes, Luka Doncic. Listen, I guarantee Luka missed playing with Kyrie Irving. He missed playing with Kyrie Irving, bro. You said the Lakers going to smoke him next game. We going to see. You said LeBron always have a decent big. But no, LeBron always has a star big man and a star guard. Like, you got to remember, in Miami, he had Wade and Bosh. In Cleveland, he can only win when it was Kyrie and Kevin Love. You see what I'm saying to you, bro? So now that you don't even have, basically, like, Luka Doncic, you can say, like, he's probably, like, you can make the argument he's the best guard he played with. I mean, honestly, that's debatable, though. But the problem is that they play the same. So if they trying to run through Luka, what you going to do, LeBron? He better go back to looking like 2011 Bron. You said Luka can't play defense, but this is the problem. If LeBron would be the 4-man, y'all said that he can play all positions. He can guard all 5 positions. So if he would be the 4-man, then Luka Doncic's perimeter defense wouldn't be getting that exposed. Because you were supposed to have LeBron behind Luka Doncic as the rim protector, right? Y'all say he a rim protector. This is where everything about to come to the light. Everything come full circle. That's why he should have been retired when he first got swept by Denver. You said LeBron not known for his defense. Y'all say he the GOAT. You ain't the GOAT without getting without being known for his defense. So where's the rim protection at? See, Luka Doncic, if LeBron has no rim protection. If LeBron really has some rim protection, people will be scared to blow by Luka. Y'all don't get it. So they can blow by Luka because they know LeBron down there. This is an and one every time. Excuse me. Now you're making Luka Doncic more tired. So it's like, bro, I know LeBron not about to block my shot. You say he's 40. Everybody's saying he's 40, but all right, cool. So why do you think I'm saying he should be the 3rd option then? I don't understand what y'all complaining about. Y'all a bunch of pansies. If he's 40 years old, why do y'all have a problem with him being the 3rd option? I'm trying to help y'all right now. Y'all keep calling me a hater, and I'm trying to help y'all. And somebody said he had 3 blocks. First of all, most of his blocks is chase downs, which I love the chase down effort. But at the end of the day, bro, that's not hit on defense. That's basically sneak attack blocks. We're still amazing blocks, but it's sneak attack blocks. So just like how y'all talk about Steph Curry, when I talk about how he be getting steals or Allen Iverson be getting steals, y'all be like, okay, well, that's not the same because it's in the passing lane. Y'all be like, that's not the same because it's in the passing lane. It's like a sneak attack. So now we can't glaze the chase down blocks. You see what I'm saying? That's not real rim protection then. Just like how y'all say Steph Curry steals ain't real defense. You know what I'm saying? You said offense game. I'm talking about on offense. At the end of the day, bro, he need to be the 3rd option like P.J. Washington. Because how are you going to let Reeves get involved? I'm trying to figure out, when they so busy getting their head split, how are you even going to let Reeves get involved? It's because they so urgent every play. Because it's like Bron trying to figure out, okay, Luka, you going to go with me. Because you know, Bron going to waste the whole shot clock. So if you let Reeves touch the ball, just let him touch it. You know what I'm saying? You crash the rebounds on all of his misses. Or he drew a little double team, you flash at the elbow. You know what I'm saying? They not running no type of real basketball. If I was on the team, I'd be yelling at LeBron James. Yelling. You said I think passing lane is legit. It's more legit than rundown in my opinion. Yeah, I agree, because you see it coming. With the passing lane steals, at least you can see that he sees you, he still chooses to pass it towards you, and you get the steal hit on, and then we out. With chase downs, it's like, first of all, the dude that's running with him, he slow him down. You come out of nowhere from behind him, goaltend. They can't never tell if it's a goaltend. So yeah. I respect passing lane steal. You actually disrupting the half court offense. You feel me? If you notice, Reeves only go off when Bron on the court. Okay, cool. Ain't nobody saying he shouldn't be on the court. I need him to play behind Reeves, though. That's what I'm saying. That's all I need him to do. We need to let Austin Reeves touch the ball more, bro, and stop trying to blame him when he's supposed to be the second option at his career. Like, look at his age, bro. On any other team, Reeves would be the second option. On any other team, Reeves is a second option dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to make him the third option for what? I mean, sure, AR needs to step up compared to last night. But watch, though. Watch what they going to do. LeBron had 19 points. So y'all already know what he going to do next game. Next game, he trying to come out swinging. He going to shoot like 5 shots in the first quarter. Watch. How many shots Austin Reeves got last night? He gonna shoot like 5 shots in the first quarter. At least 5 shots. You know what I'm saying? Austin Reeves. So like I said, Reeves took 13 shots. Yeah, honestly, bro, this is the sad part. This right here is the saddest part, right? Of the whole thing. Everybody's saying Austin Reeves played bad. Bro, the man still has 16 points. He still shot 3 of 8 from the 3. That's way better than LeBron. LeBron shot 1 for 5. 100% from the free throw line for Austin Reeves. LeBron had 4 turnovers. Reeves had 2. Yeah, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. So they out here talking like Reeves had like 5 points. Damn. And bro, this is what happens though. Then they can't even give Dalton Connect no minutes. That man Dalton Connect had 5 points in 3 minutes, bro. Yo, what they doing? Honestly, if they had Dalton Connect in the game, they wouldn't have lost that bad. Cause when he get again, I said earlier. I said like I said earlier. When Dalton Connect gets hot, that's when the Lakers look their scariest. That is when the Lakers look their scariest. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James don't have the IQ right now to be the second option, bro. He can't get his in an effective way by playing off of somebody smoothly. You know what I'm saying? By playing off of somebody smoothly, he can't do it right now, bro. Really, he can never do it. That's why it didn't work in 2011. Because when Wade was basically running the show, LeBron didn't know how to still be LeBron in that role. That's why you had to switch it up and say, I need the ball in my hand. Why do you need the ball in your hands? If you're the greatest player of all time in history, man, in the history of this sport, that does not make any sense to me, fam. You're supposed to be able to play any way. And I said last night, like, really this morning, if you look at the way how all these teams played with LeBron on it when they won, they really look better when it was the D Wade or it was the Kyrie or the AD. When they are playing the best on the court, they look that actually is the best way for the team. The team looks way better that way. Like when Kyrie was on the Cavs dropping 40, every time Kyrie dropped 40, Cavs look scary as I don't know what. If D Wade was going off, bro, the Miami Heat was unbeatable because LeBron's style. He really just basically, like I said, he's a Sean Marion, like he's a slashing type of player. He's a Scottie Pippen type of player. But by him being in his prime, with all of the superstars he had on his team, like even if it hurt the team by him getting his 30, they still gonna win. Think about it, bro. And on top of that, they was never playing no superstars in the East. This explains why they went down 3-1. And I'm about to let y'all up in a minute. This explains why they went down 3-1. Because, first of all, the year before that, when the Warriors won against the Cavs, everybody said, look, the Cavs would have won if Kyrie and Kevin Love was hurt. I mean, they'd have won easily. So why y'all go down 3-1 when they came back? Think about it. Think about it, bro. He's playing the wrong way, bro. But then when Kyrie dropped 40 on him, Cavs look amazing. Cavs look unstoppable. Think about when KD came to the Warriors. The only time that the Cavs beat the KD Warriors, who was they running through? It's not rocket science at all. They gonna say I'm hating, but it's actually not even rocket science though. This is actually it's easy to see when you just watch it on YouTube. The Cavs looked their best when it was Kyrie going off. Remember, in the finals, the only game the Cavs won was when Kyrie dropped 40 against the KD Warriors. Even on Christmas, when they played the KD Warriors, it was Kyrie, bro. So what I'm saying is LeBron needs to literally, and this is no shot at LeBron. He can still get 25, 30 by playing. He just that good. But I'm talking about the style of play, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, J2, yo, you still in the comments, yo? I'm going to let you up. Like, come on, bro. This is common sense, fam. This is easy. You said on Christmas, Bron outplayed Kyrie. Nah, bro, look it up. Look it up, yo. Kyrie had like 25 and 10 or something like that. He had like 25, 11 assists, and he hit a game winner. Think about it, right? The Cavaliers went to down the stretch. The Cavaliers went to Kyrie, and the Warriors went to KD. Right? Think like, bro, this is easy. This is simple. This is simple. Hey, J2, where you go at? Hold on, I'm going to send it to him. I'm going to send it to my man J2, man.
I see what you're saying.
Somebody send it to J2, yo. I can't find his name in my joint, in my thing. But yeah, bro, like I said, bro, the Cavs have to do this, bro. I mean, excuse me, the Lakers.
What you need. When you're in control of your mobile plan, you can make every dollar.
Bro, you got the TV on, bro. The Lakers got to do this if they want to win, man.
Facts.
And it'll literally work out.
1 second.
All right. Bro, I'm looking at it right now, yo. Kyrie had 25 and 10 assists on Christmas, bro. They say he won't pass the ball. Like, come on, fam. We seen what Kyrie did last year versus this same Minnesota team. Matter of fact, it was a better version of the Minnesota Timberwolves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they had Cat.
They had Cat. Everybody said the Timberwolves got worse this year. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm
LeBron had 31 and 13 that game.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the assists because that means they was running through Kyrie because he was literally making the plays right around. See, when LeBron had more assists, every time LeBron had more assists than everybody, it's more than just scoring. You gotta look at what he did on the assists. Man, come on, man. We ain't.
But is that being like the first option though?
Yes.
Like,
who do they go to down the stretch?
I mean, it's debatable, but
No,
I still say like Brown was.
Who do they go to down the stretch of that game?
I'd say Brown was like still the first option that game.
You don't want to answer the question? It's cool. I get it.
Wait, what was the question?
Who did they go to down the stretch of that game?
They went to both of them, but Kyrie just hit the game winner.
Kyrie hit the layup before that too in transition right around.
Yeah, but that's not who they going to. Kyrie just made it play.
They always went to Excuse me. They always went to Kyrie down the stretch, even in the finals, right or wrong.
You could say in the fourth quarter, but that's different. That's not being the number one option.
It's not. Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is. So who was the number one option when KD was over there?
On the Warriors?
Yeah.
You could say
Because y'all always tell me it was KD because he the one they went to down the stretch.
Hello.
Yo,
Hey, Crunch.
quick question.
How you feeling about the Grizzlies, Crunch?
Nah, hold on. We gotta talk about these Lakers real quick. We doing the Grizzlies.
Do you
next.
think that Luka being so ball dominant is throwing off the offense in general?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, he's gonna do that. I think it's the fact that both of those guys are ball dominant. So only one of them can be ball dominant. But I think with Luka, since he in his prime, like why would you tell him to switch up his game? Y'all just brought him over there. You know what I'm saying? So LeBron has to be the one to move and like get in different spots on the court.
He been doing that.
No, well, that's the thing. So
Not
if
that
he,
good.
right. Is he good at doing that?
No.
That's the question.
Bro, this one game, bro.
exactly.
Always
It's
Hold on,
one
you
Yeah,
say
game.
he been doing it, but it's only been one game.
No, I'm saying you saying he don't do. He been doing it all year. He been letting Kyrie,
Exactly.
Luka shine, bro.
Nah, he ain't been letting Lucas shine.
Nah.
He has been
He
letting
had
Lucas
Lucas
shine.
towards
How
the
has he
end
not
of the-
been letting Lucas shine?
We only had Lucas towards the end of the season, bro.
Bro, they played like down to 30 games together, bro.
First of all, he was out, and they looked better when it was him and Luka and Austin
You
Reeves.
just don't like LeBron,
No.
They
bro.
looked better when it was Luka and Austin Reeves, right or wrong.
You just gave praise
Nah.
to Kyrie with that 41 in the finals, but LeBron had 41 2 games in a row.
First of all,
Yeah,
LeBron had 41 as a follow-up. He was following up Kyrie when he was going off.
You
Now,
gotta stop, bro.
look, he
You
was.
gotta stop this, Crunch.
Hold on, he was. Hold on. Because LeBron said Kyrie set the tone. And then what I'm saying to you is that the game after that, yeah, LeBron had 41, but the Cavs blew the Warriors out. Kyrie had like 30 in the first half. They blew the Warriors out.
All right, so if he had 30 in the first half, that means he only had 11 at the end.
No,
of the
because they
game.
blew the Warriors out. That's what I'm telling you. LeBron got them 41 in garbage time in Game 6, man.
I mean, y'all niggas, bro. Hey, you
my
can
God.
We're
all
talking about this offense. Let's talk some defense. And fucking Jaden McDaniels went 13 for 15. We gotta
I
stop the
feel
ball
that, but I'm
first.
trying to
Right,
tell
who
this
won-
man, he
wait.
blaming LeBron,
Who
but
won
you
guard
got
Jaden McDaniels?
the Lakers having 13
Nobody.
points off the
Not
bench,
Doris Smith.
and the Wolves got 43
Talking
points
about
off the
OKC
bench.
and Memphis, Crunch.
Man,
Yeah,
that's
man.
over with.
Man,
They
That was
hold on.
crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
It's
we doing that next.
OKC and 4, bro. OKC and 4.
What do you? No, I got Memphis in 7. Yeah, we doing that next though.
Memphis and seven.
Come on, Crunch.
Hey, man, this nigga playing.
Nah, man. They
Yeah,
didn't even press the
yeah.
mercy button, man.
Bro, they got
They
they
didn't
got
even have to go off, and they still won. He only had like 15 points, and they still won.
Nah,
Crunch, you said that
Edie
you want to come back to
unplayable,
Memphis?
bro.
Nah, they
I
got
got
3-1
Memphis
comeback.
in 7.
Shea don't even gotta do nothing.
That's because Edie so 2003, man. He can't play today.
Bro, he built that his whole a lot of the season.
Man, Edie's not that good. He can't move them feet. They killing his man.
Nah, well, I saw when he was in the Warriors game, bro, he was trash. I mean, he had the numbers, but it didn't look that good when you was watching the game. Hell no.
But now back to Crunch, what you got against LeBron?
Bro.
You said what?
What you got against LeBron, bro?
I don't got nothing against him. I'm trying to help him out. I want him to win. I want to win some games in the series, but he need to play the third option.
Nah, I feel like you're right when you said like LeBron had to play center, but LeBron's definitely the second option. He don't have to play
So
third
what is
option.
Austin Reeves gonna do this series, bro?
Austin
He can
Reeves
still
can't
get
score.
his.
How he
He's
gonna get
been-
his as a third option?
He's been doing that.
But not against his team, not in the playoffs. The playoffs is different.
This is game one.
The playoffs is different. So as LeBron James, the quote unquote leader, the quote unquote highest IQ, you need to know how to get your man's Austin Reeves involved, bro.
They didn't even get him involved.
Huh?
Man, and LeBron needs the ball in the mid post, bro. He's not, all that just swinging the ball on the perimeter is not gonna do nothing on this athletic big team, bro. They need more out ball action. Running screens at the top of the key is not gonna do nothing, man. They got length and athleticism. Reed
Yeah,
not good.
LeBron needs to play center. He needs to play center, or us, or Jackson Hayes needs to get more
It's a
minutes.
great game plan, and we executed.
What are you watching from your teammate Kyrie Irving, who essentially is going through the finals for the first time?
He's a very humble kid, very appreciative of this moment, but that was special. That was special. That will go down in the all-time greatest performances in finals history by my point guard. He was spectacular tonight.
As you go home, again, you're...
All-time greatest game in finals history.
That nigga ain't say that.
Come on, fam. He said that was the greatest game in finals history.
He didn't even say that.
And y'all know Kyrie shot 70.
One.
Kyrie shot 70%.
Yeah.
What LeBron stat line was? And
Kyrie shot like 70-something% that game, bro. So you played better than Bron, man. Come on, man.
What was LeBron?
Everybody
stat
know Kyrie.
line?
Everybody know Kyrie set the tone on that game. He said that's the greatest
the
game.
whole stat line for
He
both.
just said he said that's the greatest game he ever seen from anybody.
Hey, can you tell us the whole stat line for both players, please?
Bro, the whole stat line, bro. What you mean?
I'm telling you everything. Points and rebounds and
Man,
assists.
come on, bro, man.
I know you don't want to do it.
Man, come on,
I
dog.
know you don't want to do it.
Come on, fam. This what we doing, bro.
Yes.
You doing? I'm asking you to tell me the stat line
This
for
what we
both of
doing,
them
dog.
at 41.
Y'all, man, listen.
He said, "This what we doing?" Yeah.
This what we doing, dog. That's how y'all know. Yo, listen, your Warriors finna get this dub tonight too.
Yeah, Warriors the 6.
Man, bro, Lakers in shambles. Yeah, that rehab coming along good though, bro. You got me with the resistance bands and all that.
Just
But
glad to see that.
make LeBron play with his son.
No,
Come on.
They can't be letting Nas Reed and Jalen McDaniels look like Michael Jordan no more. They got to stop that.
They don't got no defense, man. Ain't nothing they can do.
I guess LeBron needs to be the third option because that's how you keep saying. You ain't bring up nothing about defense. How y'all let him get away with that, bro?
Yeah, they like it's the size disadvantage too. Like Nas Reed, hella tall. They got Jay McDaniels. He like 6'10". Like
My Grizzlies looking bad, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
yeah,
it's gonna be hard.
Lakers they need to either just stick to Bron playing center, or they got to give Hayes more minutes so they could get more boards. Because
I take a call.
the offensive rebounds, that's what's killing the Lakers right
I
now.
think LeBron about to fake an injury, bro.
Oh,
No,
I think
That's
he
what he
already
already
hurt. Yeah, I think he already hurt. She already hurt.
I think it's game one, and y'all overreacting, bro.
Yeah. They'll be fine.
They shot 21 of 42 from the three. It's not even a 3-point shooting team outside of.
They can't guard him. They don't know. They don't know to step up.
They are a
or
tall
play back.
shooting team.
But they
thing
got
is
a lot of open looks too. Like they were Nas Reed and McDaniels. They had a bunch of open looks. So it's like if they get those looks again, they gon' knock that down. So
They was over helping
if
too
they just
much.
limit offensive rebounds on the glass, like they should be fine. But LeBron definitely should play center. He definitely is capable of doing it, even at like 40 years old. So.
I think they need to just they just need to let Ant do what he want to do and just turn everybody else off. Stop over helping off people, giving them over shots. He ain't gonna score 100. Give him his 40, his 30, and just don't let nobody else go off like they did last game. They stopped him, but
their
they
bench
let
unit
everybody
is
else have a
killing.
real
Their bench
night.
unit. I think Nas Reed alone outscored our entire bench.
They had 43 off the bench, and the Lakers had 13.
Nas Reed outscored our entire bench alone. So it's like we can't let that happen.
that was nasty word.
But that second quarter, bro, that offensive output was horrible. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Yeah, that's when their bench came in. That's when they had Nas Reed, DiVincenzo. Yeah, all that.
Yeah, we out of there, bro.
I feel like if Hayes was in there, that would have been it would have been way better.
I mean, he low-key got put off the floor though.
They ain't even played Hayes right, bro.
No, they only started him 8 minutes. I think he never got to see the court. Like,
Also, JJ got to figure
yeah,
out.
JJ gonna figure it out. He gonna figure it.
That's what I'm saying. This game one, so the
Yeah,
overreaction
like
is crazy.
don't worry, they'll be good.
I don't know, yo. I don't know what they gonna do, bro. Like,
Bro, you come on, bro. They not finna shoot 50% from the 3-point line
they
again.
don't
Like,
got to though, yo. They don't got to. You just gotta beat them.
But the thing is that they don't need to sustain that 3-point shooting because Anthony have a good game though. Anthony have a good game, so they don't have to sustain that 3-point shooting in order to win the
You know what I'm
series.
saying, yo.
they
Yeah,
had
nah, they don't
43
gotta shoot
points
like
off
that.
the bench, bro.
But that's the thing, though. Their bench is gonna do that because they have the players.
Did you
So
see how they was helping off of Ant? I'm talking about every time
yeah,
he came under the 3-point line, 3 people lead a man.
yeah, like yeah, nah, they can't do that. And the
They just
Lakers
gotta
were going
let that.
small. Like
He going,
you
that
can't.
man gonna score every time, then, bro.
It's cool. He
I
can't
mean, that's
score.
fine. I'd rather give up layups and dunks than threes. You know, like
You see
especially if they shooting like that.
see what Indiana did to the Bucks. They just let Giannis go off, and he had 1 assist for
Yeah,
most of the
Giannis
game.
ain't have no help.
Yeah, that's true.
Giannis is not help. But you seen Halliburton? He was over there talking to Dame, poking that bear.
Oh yeah, nah, Dame gonna drop 30.
I don't even think
They ain't
Dame
playing
was
though.
bad, bro.
Yeah, Dame gonna be back game 2, game 3.
I
Yeah,
ain't got no faith in Dame, bro. To be real,
Yeah, me neither, yo. I've been done with Dame.
I never seen Dame really just shine, bro, in the playoffs like that.
I
Yo,
mean,
so
he
what's
did
the
have
Except for that,
1-point game?
to
except for
the
that
conference
series,
finals.
except for that series
2019.
against OKC, yo. That's the only time I see him really just like.
No,
that
didn't they beat OKC in 5?
It was something like that, but I'm saying
Yeah,
that
they
was
beat
just
him in
that
5 when he
series
went to
though.
walk off. But then OKC in a rebuild.
Who?
oh
I mean,
yeah,
that was
Yeah.
Westbrook.
Oh yeah,
That
oh
was
yeah.
George,
It
though.
was like
Yeah,
5.
yeah, Malik. I'm heard about them Grizzlies. I ain't gonna
It's a
lie.
sad day today for you, man. Your
Why you
prediction
keep
went
talking
straight
about
through the
the
window.
Grizzlies out, bro?
Oh wait, Crunch, you had the
6-0.
Grizzlies
Hey,
winning game 1.
Straight out the
Grant,
window, man.
maybe your prediction come true in about 2 years, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
said the
listen,
message
Banchero,
today.
hey, the Celtics play today?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
it's fine
doing.
now. The Celtics fine now.
Wait, the Magic up by
Let me
1.
cut that shit on.
Hey, Magic up by 1 right now.
Oh yeah, bro. I told y'all, yo. I told y'all.
Pablo got 19.
Man, keep this up, Orlando.
Paulo and 7.
Oh shit! I
Man,
told y'all, Orlando about to get them out of here, bro.
He said Orlando
Bro,
about to
what's
get
up,
them out
For
of
real,
here.
son. They will leave us what he said about the Magic.
Orlando getting them out of here,
They were
man.
I think you
We about
picking
that
out shock
on the high
value.
They was
train.
trying to agree with the delusional crunch. We in the
Orlando,
ball.
Orlando
we
and
said
7.
Orlando.
Hey, maybe the Magic fans was right. They said we want Boston.
Yeah,
Chad won't.
Yo,
Yo,
Your
and they
Orlando
in the
ready.
garden
Please
too.
start
They,
playing.
Your
they,
Cavs not safe, yo. You know Davion Mitchell gonna clamp up somebody on that team.
No, we not.
Garland.
Donovan Mitchell on Mitchell.
Nah, we good,
All
man.
that hezzy shit ain't gonna work on Davion Mitchell.
Man, we gonna.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Boston,
Hey, look, hey,
Trail's
look, hey,
getting
look, hey,
capped
look,
up.
hey, look, he the real D Mitch.
Boston on
Nah, the
fleek.
real D Mitchell is in 45.
Oh yeah.
No, the real D Mitchell is Donovan Mitchell. They got to drop 71.
Okay, we gonna see. He got this, bro. They gonna put that nigga on him.
Bro, I
No
mean,
matter,
Cavs
Bucky.
Cavs
They
haven't been
ain't
known
gonna
for
lose
guard
to Heat, bro.
defense.
They ain't gonna lose to Heat.
Cavs
It's gonna
haven't had
it's
good.
gonna be I'm gonna tell you what the game gonna be. It's gonna be OKC Memphis. We're giving Miami belt.
It's gonna be that bad.
Yeah, it's gonna get bad.
I don't know how the Grizzlies lost that bad. I mean, I know they don't got
Bro,
Jalen
because
Wells.
it's
nigga.
an overrated
Marvin
matchup.
Bagley
It's
cut the
It's
lead
because
overrated.
they're not healthy though. They ain't got Jalen Wells, yo.
Jalen Wells does not
Nah,
make up for 50 points, bro.
Hold on. Let me say this front. Let me say this front.
Coach.
Marvin
Nah,
Bagley,
I'm-
three
I gotta
points.
give it to
He
the
cut the
Thunder
lead down to
because
49.
I gotta give it to the Thunder because Thunder they got over 50 wins.
I mean,
this year
and you
with
would think
blowouts.
Jay went off. Jay only had like
I'm not
Hey,
6
gonna lie.
points.
Hey,
It would have been
sports. Hey, sports. Hey,
62.
sports. Hold on.
Yeah.
Sports. Hey, sports. What did I say? You just talking all over me. I ain't even saying nothing. Bro, just quiet. Like, yo, I
Somebody
don't know what
said, yo,
to say.
what's day 2?
Nah, I was trying to say that the Thunder, they got the most blowout wins this year. They got over 50. So today wasn't really a surprise. They really just wanted to really send the whole league a message, let everybody know, like, yo, you know, we not that what y'all thought, what y'all thinking. We here. So
I mean,
they here.
won, what, 8 straight coming into this game against the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
They got the highest point differential too.
They beat teams over 10 points every game,
18, I
50
think.
games.
Every
Bro.
game they
It's
play
crazy.
against Memphis with blue sided.
They're blowing teams out every year, every game down there. So yeah, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna get ugly for the Grizzlies, man. I think they get swept, bro. I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
so
honest with
they've
you.
been losing games,
They was
bro.
better off just letting Dallas get that spot.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that one. That's what I said. Dallas should have been there.
Memphis look too small out there, bro, without Jalen Wells.
They just don't match up well against OKC.
They just not ready for
They
OKC.
tried to blame Dylan Brooks. They tried to blame Taylor Jenkins.
OKC took their lick last year with Dallas. You know what I'm saying? They ready now.
I mean,
they let you know they ready.
Hey, at least we know one thing: John Morant not falling in the West.
If the Warriors beat this team, bro, Steph top 2.
He said that beat this team.
I'm saying, bro.
He said top 2 is crazy.
It might be top 2, bro.
That nigga got I can't even say the fucking word.
I can't put him over. I can't do that. I'll put him top 3 though.
I only seen a game.
No, on God, I swear to God.
If he win a championship, he top 3 for sure. But lock.
Now, if he beat the Thunder and the Celtics, I'll for sure put him top 3. On God.
Oh, man.
Because then that'll be like a Hakeem run. You feel me? And without defense, that's the sick part. Without the defense, everybody say he don't got it. You know, so
right.
That'll be sick. And Jimmy Butler will be better than KD.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, that's a good one.
Taking Jimmy over KD for sure.
That's a good one.
For sure. If he gets a ring, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good narrative right there, man.
Yeah, that's a good one right there. That's gonna be the talk of the town right there.
Oh, bad, bro.
Yeah, I mean, the other narrative will push is if Clippers did, they're probably not gonna do anything. I'll put Kawhi over KD.
Oh, facts.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I think it's Nuggets in 7 though.
Yeah, if the Clippers win, man.
Clippers really need to win game 1.
What is it? Okay, Nuggets at 5, right? Yeah. I mean, that's only the one game 2 though.
The Clippers. I'm trying to think who we put Harden over if he wins.
Oh wait, you said what?
I'm trying to think who we put Harden over if he wins.
Russ?
Iverson.
Okay, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, true. Yeah,
he definitely over Iverson for sure.
I still got Iverson over him now, so I can see that. If he wins, I'll put him over Iverson.
I still got D Wade over him.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna pass D Wade.
I got D Wade top 15 now, like top 11.
James Harden, damn, who would he? I mean, he'll move up a little bit, but major. It's just that his career solidified.
Right.
You know, it's like, okay, you are a great player. We got to give it to you. You backed it up. You know.
But like, what if it's like him averaging like 29? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we still got to factor in Kawhi.
Yeah,
Kawhi is huge, bro.
Iverson didn't.
That's the only way he get back to the finals is Kawhi. He ain't been back to the finals since OKC, and he was on the bench when he did that.
So Kawhi would be like around that D Wade range.
Shit, I mean, hey, you want to ask me?
You'll
be mad at me. I'm already on that.
I mean, yeah, because you're gonna put him like top 10, right?
Yeah, I done there put Kawhi almost top 10.
I got Wade like number 11 though, I think, or 12.
Yeah, so I gotta have Kawhi right there at 10. That's me. If you got Wade at 11, I got Kawhi at 10.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Because Kawhi at 2.
Some people gonna have to start.
Is tough. I ain't gonna lie,
some people gonna have to start moving out of this top 10, man.
Yeah, and then look for all the people that's like, what Kawhi stopped two super teams from three-peating, the LeBron Heat and the Steph Curry Warriors.
Yeah,
he stopped both of them from three-peating. So just so everybody got like, oh, Kawhi, yeah, and he only played 700 games, yeah, all that. Kawhi, him, that nigga.
Yeah, the one that was taking on.
And brought Raptors their only chip. I don't want to hear nothing.
Yup.
The only Spurs to leave the Spurs and win. You can't name another Spurs that left the Spurs and won. You can't name another one.
And hit one of the most clutchest shots in Game 7.
And locked up Giannis and hit a game shot and he beat face. And then carried that whole Raptors team through that whole playoffs period.
He beat Giannis and Embiid, bro.
And went to the East for the first time. KD couldn't do it. James Harden, none of them couldn't do it.
No.
Yeah.
Going to the East.
Yeah.
Damian Lillard couldn't even win going to the East.
And he played with Giannis. Kawhi beat Giannis.
Kawhi is a dog. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah,
Offense,
that
defense.
playoff run don't get
Kawhi's
talked
a
about
dog.
enough.
Offense,
Wait,
defense.
what about Danny Green? What about Danny Green?
You said who?
No, the came on the chat. He said talk about Danny Green.
What about Danny Green?
I don't know. Wait,
He said not
no,
Kawhi. He said Danny Green.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's like Crunch. That's why I put him over D-Wade because he did get them too. That's tough.
Oh, he's right. Yeah, Danny Green also. I mean, he
What,
did.
Danny Green what?
He left the
Yeah, he
Spurs
took his
and
other
won.
Spurs and won.
Oh, but
yeah,
I'm
that's
talking
true.
about main. I'm talking about main characters. You know what I mean? He's not a main character.
I mean, and those together too.
So then,
like,
so
Like, I
so
like that's like me saying Robert Horry. You know what I
so
mean?
what if
We know
Steph
Robert Horry
win?
ruined that off.
Yeah.
What if Steph win though? He top 3?
If Steph beats
is 4 for
OKC
me.
and the
Steph is 4
Celtics,
for, he's 4 for me.
I got him
I'll
4.
make him 3.
Yeah.
I might put him over Hakeem if he do that. I'll put him over Hakeem on God for me.
I got him
What do you
4.
got third?
I got him 4 right now. If he win,
Hakeem is my third.
I put him over Larry Bird.
Yeah.
Oh, that was JT. I was looking for his page. Oh, I spelled it
Yeah.
wrong. I kept spelling it with the number.
Damn, yeah. If Curry win right here, it's Kobe, Mike, and Steph for me, man.
JT, I kept trying to search your name. I was typing in the number. But the actual
yeah, bro.
That's tough.
The fucking TikTok did some dickhead shit and banned my account, bro.
Damn.
You gotta start from scratch, bro.
Hey, every time somebody say somebody is low key better than LeBron, I'll be like, yeah, you kind of late. You're a little late.
Yeah. People be late to the party, man, but
People be a little late to the party.
I think everybody's starting to realize this shit though.
No. I think people knew the truth. They just didn't want
Exactly. I think
to say
people
it was the
knew.
truth. That's all.
I think people
people
knew
being
that
lied to,
Stephen Curry
bro.
was better than LeBron, man.
Yeah, people like being lied to, bro.
If Steph win his fifth ring, we gonna have some nasty conversations, bro. I ain't gonna
Nasty.
lie.
It's gonna get real nasty.
See, now the thing is that what's gonna make it nasty for LeBron if Steph win is that the media is gonna be pulled into it. That's all.
Nobody ever
Like,
gonna
the
say
media
Steph better
gotta
than
do
LeBron,
it,
bro.
No,
No, they
people
just see people saying
No. They will in the media if he win. Yes, they will. They will.
Yeah,
start saying
they
that.
gonna be
Nobody
In the
ever
media,
say
they gonna
that.
be on it.
Bro, many people said that, bro. What do you
Nobody ever
They
said that
already
Steph was
Stop
started.
better.
lying, bro. I
Already
know. I'm a person
They
that
already
said that. I
started.
know Flight is a person that said that. I know Crunch
I
is a
said it
person
for
that
sure.
said that.
Steph never played
I-
better than LeBron in no finals.
Yo,
Period.
what 2015?
Here we go.
What are you talking about? What about 2015?
Go look up the
He
stats.
definitely-
He didn't even
not
win
definitely.
finals in
Yeah,
15.
look. That's
Here we
how I
go.
knew. Can you tell me how much LeBron had in the fourth quarter in Game 4?
Oh shit.
I don't even know
If you
that.
know the stats,
I ain't gonna sit here and say,
the
I know-
stats, right? My bad. You know the stats.
I don't know quarter by quarter what a
Okay,
player got.
so be quiet. He had 0 points. You should know that. Get out of here. What are you talking about?
So you one
Curry-
quarter,
hold on.
one
And
quarter
guess
out
what?
of the whole
Hold
series.
on.
That made me better.
All I know
And
is
guess what? Can you tell me how much fourth quarter points he had in Game 5?
You tell us.
He had 4 points. Can you tell me? Hey, guess what?
I'm
Guess
saying
what?
we're gonna say one quarter make him
Stephen-
better.
Guess what?
Ozzy, he don't
Stephen
even know
Curry
about
had
LeBron. That's
Stephen
crazy
Curry
part.
had the biggest 8 points in that fourth quarter, and that's why they won Game 5.
You said
But
what?
Ozzy, you talking
Stephen
to a
Curry
LeBron fan
had the
that don't even
biggest
know.
points. You remember them 2 threes he hit against Della Vadova? Remember them 2 threes?
Okay.
Okay,
Keep
and
going,
do you
man.
remember that layup?
Oh, you don't remember.
What the fuck they got to do with the whole series?
Wait,
you gonna name
I'm
one
just-
Wait,
quarter?
hold on, because you bringing up stats. But you bringing
One
up
quarter.
stats.
So I'm
Wait.
saying you bringing up one
bringing
quarter.
up
Let nigga
stats
shine.
showing
He
you
didn't
did
even
not
win
watch that
MVP on his
series.
own team, bro.
Wait, hold on. I'm only bringing that up because you're bringing up stats, which is showing you did not watch that series. And you
I'm
don't
bringing
know
up
what
the
happened.
whole totality, bro. That's all we can go
Those
off
are
of.
the biggest
I can
games
go
of the
to
series. How can
with
you-
anybody.
The whole totality
How
of
can
what?
you win the series and your bench player, because Timothy Mozgov was coming off the bench. I think Kevin Love got injured, so that's when he started. And he outscores you in the fourth quarter.
You know that
That's
Kevin
him.
Love ain't even played 2015.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Timothy Mozgov replaced him. That's what I'm saying to you, bro.
So I'm saying, what the point you made for that?
I'm saying there's no reason why Timothy Mozgov should outscore you. You bringing up stats. There's no reason why he should outscore you in Game 4. Timothy Mozgov had 28 points.
So
LeBron
by
had
you
20
bringing
points.
up Timothy Mozgov and me and you knowing that Kyrie and K-Love didn't play in the fourth quarter, they
That
whole
don't have
defense.
nothing to do. That don't
Can you
have nothing
please
to
let
do
me
with
finish? I
LeBron.
let you finish.
Wait, that has nothing to
Their
do with
whole
LeBron
defense
dropping
was
20 points.
predicated to who?
Wait, hold on. Look, you say it again, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
So if you know K-Love and Kyrie did not play, their whole defense was predicated to who?
You think it was just on LeBron? You know
who else on that 2015 Cavs team did they predicate their defense to?
Can I tell you how they was guarding LeBron? They was guarding LeBron.
I just asked you a question, and I'm gonna shut up and let you answer.
Okay, let me tell you how the defense was playing LeBron. They were letting LeBron go one-on-one, and they were taking away his passing lanes. So they were not doubling LeBron, trapping him. They were not doing that.
No.
So what you talking about? So there's no reason why Timothy Mozgov should outscore you in Game 4. Like I said,
fourth option.
He has 0 points in the fourth quarter. There's no excuse. Get to the free throw line.
That's why you got to make these conversations as simple as can be.
There's no way you get in a crucial Game 4 to go up 3-1 to get outplayed by a fourth option.
Yo,
exactly.
Hey, listen, I want to ask y'all real quick. Hey, yo, are y'all putting Kawhi? I mean, we are ranking Kawhi Leonard if he win this year, yo.
He moved up on my list. You know that, Crunch. You know he moved up on my list.
All right, I'm about to wrap it up soon.
Hold on. Kawhi will have 3 championships, 3 finals appears on 3 different organizations.
Shit.
Defensive player of the year.
Right now, Crunch.
It's hard for me to rank Kawhi.
The thing is, with Kawhi, Crunch, a lot of people don't like him because he didn't play a lot of games.
Yeah, it's also because he was in and out of
And so, look, this is the thing. They barely even got him in their top 20. That's the sick part. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of sick already within itself right there. That's the problem right there. So.
Yeah, I can see that.
Talk about,
but his impact still shows, though.
It definitely does.
His impact shows a whole lot.
And then really, I'm looking at a lot of other superstars. They be playing bro, the last 7 years, Bron be playing 60 games a season. 60-something games.
Mm-hmm.
So I know for the most part, most people be playing a lot of seasons, but first of all the way up till when Kawhi first got injured, 2017, he was good. Though.
He was good.
He was good for the most part.
And they had to really injure him on purpose to get him out of there. So because he was blowing them out. He was blowing that Warriors team out.
And Tony and Greg Popovich. Remember, he the one that came up with he was one of the first coaches to do load management. So he came up. That's how his coach was doing it.
He was one of the first.
He was the first one. He was.
Yeah, his coach already had him load managing.
Yeah,
that's how he came up.
That's true. He was the first coach to start doing that.
You want to talk
shit
about
with his
impact?
players.
I'm taking Kawhi over a good amount of players. Now, if we're talking about we adding in career, the games you play, this and that, the extra things, then it's hard for me to rank Kawhi. That's how I feel about Kawhi.
I feel you.
Oh, second half. I'm about to we're gonna watch the rest of this game, yo. I'm gonna go fuck with Remy on the trivia, man.
Yeah, I'm about to finish watching the second half of the Celtics game.
Man, shit. Warriors come on at 6, so.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Warriors, man.